Fannie Mae does not deny conventional loans for employment gaps. It requires documentation of them. That is a completely different thing, and most loan officers either do not know the difference or do not fight for you. You are probably watching this because you had a gap in your work history and someone told you no. A client of mine named Logan heard the same thing. Real estate agent in Savannah, solid income, 7-month brokerage transition 2 years back, and an underwriter treating that gap like a criminal record. Like Logan, you were told the gap killed your file. It did not. Stay to the end and I will give you the exact sentence to say to your lender today, pulled directly from the actual Fannie Mae guideline that forces them to evaluate the full picture. Here is what the guideline actually says. A gap in employment of 6 months or more within the most recent 2-year period requires documentation, not denial, documentation. The lender must evaluate whether the gap affects the stability and continuity of your current income. That is the test. Income stability, not uninterrupted employment. Now here is where borrowers get hurt. Fannie Mae sets the floor. Your lender can add stricter rules on top called overlays. The guideline says document and evaluate. A lender overlay might say no gaps over 6 months, period. Those are not the same rule. Your lender is not required to tell you which one killed your file. With Logan, I pulled his production records from both brokerages, had him write a detailed gap explanation letter naming the transition timeline and market conditions, then calculated his qualifying income using the 2-year average method. The gap was already baked into that number. I submitted to an investor who follows the actual guideline without the overlay. Logan closed on his mountain property. Here is what I promised you. Go to your lender and say this exact sentence. Is this decline based on the actual Fannie Mae guideline or your internal overlay policy? Because the guideline requires documentation of my gap and evaluation of income stability, not automatic denial. If you want me to review your file personally, call me at 843-569-7283. Like and subscribe if this helped someone you know.